Can you turn off the music? Whoa.
Alexa, turn off music.
Oh, that was just good timing. All right. I feel like I can settle now. It's like a little.
We out you.
Well, right now you're our podcast cuck and first chair.
Oh, did you wash it? It's sticky.
Oh,
I do
no.
not care.
It's my bad.
Listen, I'm a sticky fella.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
protein.
I'll just lick the side.
Yeah. There you go. All right. This is episode 55 because last one this week was 54, I think, or 53. I don't know.
It was
We'll figure-
54. We're on 55.
I think we're on 55. And we have a
Special episode.
We have a special guest, special episode. Craig.
Hey.
Everybody knows who I am, so.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Yeah. What is... Give Craig a good introduction.
Craig is one of my best friends. We met playing online video games, actually.
Whoa, really?
Should have left that out, but
Yeah, you nerds.
The best friend part?
no. Video game.
Yeah.
I claimed the best friend part. Video games.
Okay.
What video game did you guys play?
Hold it closer.
Hold like this,
Oh, I like that.
like all up in it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
What video games did you guys meet on?
Modern Warfare, the first one.
Yeah.
2020?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019.
Oh,
technically.
you're
Oh shit.
No.
Did he do that?
I don't know.
Little shit.
We're still chilling though.
Are you
difficulties.
were you guys Warzone COVID
Yeah, we had that
buddies?
together,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we met slightly before, like literally right before COVID. We met.
Oh, bro, that was the best game in ever.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Was that stretch of COVID? Warzone, first Warzone came out, stadium was still closed.
Yeah. It was great.
Ooh, shit.
And I was unemployed for like 2 years, so that's like all I did.
Yeah.
Everyone was.
I was employed, but I acted like I was unemployed.
I know.
Well, it was crazy is he was a cop and he would play at the station.
Oh, they got a setup there?
They didn't have a setup. We brought a setup.
Oh, nice.
They didn't provide that.
Yeah.
Taxpayers
You
were
just
providing
took,
that, but,
you took it from someone's fucking, took it from evidence.
Yeah. We impounded it and we repurposed it, so it happened.
You were a cop?
Yeah.
You kind of got cop energy.
Do I?
Not anymore, but
No, it's fading.
now you got ice energy.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I would sign up right
You
now.
upgraded.
I mean,
Yeah,
not because I hate people, but because you get paid to.
Bro, I tell you what,
It's
yeah.
I was looking for a job just in case,
Yeah.
and I don't know how many times I saw the ice thing slide up, and all it said was like multiple positions, hiring immediately, $50,000 sign-on bonus, and then it was like, we'll pay your student loans. I go, listen,
Say less.
you're speaking to straight to people's heartstrings.
Yeah.
You know how like they were smart about it. The only thing that they could have done to like even increase membership was like free hats
membership.
or
Free
something
hats?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something on the ass end,
Yeah,
20%
yeah.
off at Applebee's.
That would be a good one. Lifetime.
Yeah.
Lifetime. 20
You,
cent one
you know,
time.
ice agency at Applebee's.
Oh yeah, of course. That
2 for $20.
Yeah, 2 for $20, and then also Chili's. The margaritas I hear are, but they get no ice there because they are.
Yeah,
yeah.
Chili's made a comeback too, but
yeah.
I don't know if I co-sign that comeback. I used to be a big Chili's guy.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore, you know. First of all, don't give me that large of a mozzarella stick
Yeah, it's kind of.
because
Yeah.
those are going to go bad.
Yeah.
The cheese, the time that you have to eat a mozzarella stick makes sense when it's a little skinny mozzarella
Yeah.
stick. You get to dip it, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But if you got 3 big hunka fuckers,
Yeah.
you're eating so much stretchy cheese on the first one. By the time you get to the other 3,
Yeah.
that cheese has already lost its stretchiness.
Yeah, for sure. It's like eating string
Yeah,
cheese
and
at
you're
that
like
point.
you're
Yeah.
ruining the
experience.
point of a mozzarella stick isn't to overdo the cheese like that. I just get a pizza
Yeah.
or
It's the
garlic
pull.
bread or
It's the
cheesy
pull
bread.
and the
Yeah,
experience.
people go for that pull, and then
Yeah.
have you seen the people go there and not get the pull?
No, that's embarrassing.
A lot. It happens a lot. Yeah.
Is that trending?
Well, I've seen it because all those guys. I don't know if it's like a weight thing. I hit over 300 pounds, and my algorithm just started showing me food consumers
okay.
and influencers, and they're like, "Hey, this is what I'm going to eat. Everything." One really pissed me off too because there was a girl that was like reviewing Chili's.
Okay.
And she goes, "I'm going to do the triple dipper."
Which
And
is because I'm not very.
triple dipper. You get to choose. You get to choose.
Oh, three apps.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And but one of those apps is like the mini burgers.
Okay. Like
So
the
she
sliders.
goes, yep. She's like, I'm gonna get the top 3 popular things on their menu. So she got the mini sliders on the trio sampler, but
Okay.
then she also got the big burger.
Yeah,
exact same thing as the mini sliders. And she goes, and they're so dumb because
That's
they're
something
just
I would
doing-
do, honestly.
Yeah.
They're just in it for views. She goes, this kind of is like the same thing as the little ones. I'm like, no,
Like,
shit.
no shit.
They're called the same thing. It's just little in
Yeah.
front of it.
Yeah.
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 So
it's like the mini Cokes versus the regular
Yeah.
Cokes.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
but you're wasting it
no,
for the food review. Why would I watch you review 3 of the same things?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah,
You know, pick fucking different stuff on the menu. Show me
Yeah.
what's up.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like big on Applebee's. You know how they reeled me in was the Dollaritas.
Applebee's can get you fucked up.
Dude, those
Yeah, and
Dollaritas were strong.
Yeah.
And they were $1.
Well, don't they bring you like it's like 1.5 per? Because they one of those they'll bring you like the shaker.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it's like they'll bring you the shaker with the rest of the
honestly-
margarita. You get like a drink and a half.
Honestly, I don't remember much about that night,
Yeah, of course.
but
It makes sense.
yeah,
Except that you spent $8 and blacked out.
yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
that's $8 you ever spent though.
Yeah, but I did shit my pants. Yeah, I
that's
do remember
memorable.
that.
That is memorable.
Yeah.
Alcohol make you shit your pants?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Does it
What,
make
what
you-
did you? What else did you get? No, I don't. It's
gotta be the food reaction.
after drinking.
No way.
No, yeah.
That's not a
I don't
a
think
side effect I've had either.
No, me neither. I don't think I've shit my pants since I was a baby, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
yeah.
well, maybe.
Well, I think
come
my
on now.
friend.
But you know what I'm
I think
saying.
now that I think of it, I think it was my friend who shit his pants.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
convenient.
I just,
yeah, you were sympathizing those, so you're like sympathetic, mental
I feel like
PTSD.
Yeah, you're like, I feel you, buddy.
There's like veterans that have PTSD. They're like, yeah, my buddy got his legs blown off.
yeah,
Yeah, he's like, me too.
yeah.
Sometimes,
Now I'm in a
sometimes I
wheelchair.
get
Feel my
phantom leg
legs.
syndrome.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's phantom
That's
leg
cold.
buddy syndrome.
Phantom shit syndrome.
Yeah,
I spent a lot of time on the road, and when you're staying at that Holiday Inn Express, there's always an Applebee's either in the lobby
Oh,
of
yeah,
it
dude,
or in the
yeah,
parking lot.
Yeah.
And man, you can drink cheap there.
Yep.
You can eat pretty cheap there. All the food is microwave food. That's
And-
all they're doing back there.
100%, yeah.
It's like decent food. Like their burgers are
Yeah,
decent.
my parents sometimes will be like, "You guys want to go to Applebee's for the steak?" Now I've had some steaks there that they're okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
oh,
They're not too bad, but it's funny. My parents think it's like a whole thing.
What's below choice on the beef scale? Because we got prime, choice.
Oh, I don't
Applebee's?
know.
Is Applebee's like their own category where they get like the?
Yes, I bet Applebee's is getting the same steak, or just.
They're getting the
I think they're getting the
assholes
same.
Yeah, they're
I think
getting
they're
the
getting
asshole.
leftover Golden Corral steak.
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
I've
That's what
never.
Or is it already cooked? They get the already cooked shit and they bring it in,
Ooh,
and then they reheat it
I-
in the microwave, and then
I
it you.
bet you their steaks are pre-cooked.
That's sad.
Applebee's. I'm pretty sure it all
depressing.
is a not from scratch kitchen.
So do you think those lines on the steak are artificial?
I think that's probably. I think it's you see them when it's still frozen and they get it,
Okay.
and then I think they probably heat it up. Don't they could boil it, or they could like
Sous vide. or
I don't
whatever
know.
it's called.
I don't know how they heat it
Or
up.
it's
But
in a plastic bag.
yeah,
it's disgusting.
I don't think they're putting.
That is
That's where they
gross.
heat it up with water
Dude,
around
yeah.
it.
I had chicken that way. Fucking
Oh,
horrible.
it's
dude. It was like
it's nauseating.
Does it even look like
No,
it's
it-
cooked chicken, or does it have the pale look?
dude.
it looks like I don't know how you describe it, like balsa wood that was left in water for too long, but like a white
Like a dead body.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Driftwood turns into driftwood real quick.
Driftwood,
Yeah.
but not soggy driftwood. Like
Yeah.
When I lived with Tim in LA, he got one of those and he was doing it every night. I'm like, dude, this is gross. And he's like, dude, try it, just
What's
try. I'm like, I'm
the
not
health
trying.
purpose of it? Why are people doing it?
I don't think there's really a health benefit of it. I mean, maybe no carcinogens because you're not cooking it on an open
Oh,
flame.
yeah.
But besides that, I feel like it's just a convenience thing. And people swear by it. Like I know guys that cook.
Well, is it quicker?
Well, no, you could like so the water
it'll-
reaches a certain point and it never gets hotter than that. So you can't overcook stuff. So if you want to
Okay.
cook something during the day, you throw it in there when you leave in the morning, set it to a certain temperature, and it will stay at that temperature.
Thus a
once it
crock
reaches-
pot.
Essentially, yeah, it's a crock
Yeah.
pot for fucking French people.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's wild is crock pot for French people. But like you said, it might just be the convenience factor of it. I think that's what took off about air fryers.
Yeah.
There's stuff there where I look at the air frying and I'm like, oh, this still takes 27 minutes.
But imagine if you didn't have an air fryer.
It would take 27 minutes in the somewhere else.
Such as?
I don't know. I did pork chops the other day.
That's
They
wild.
actually only took about 12 minutes.
That's wild though. Pork
pretty
chops,
quick.
like were they fucking?
Bro, it was
Was it good?
Were they like? Did you put the shake and bake on there?
Safeway sells them pre-marinated.
Okay.
4 for 20. Not just pork chops. They come
Yeah.
It's like 4 different things you could choose. So I always I get a thing of the Italian sausage links.
Okay.
I get the breakfast sausage. They serve up like chorizo. So it's
okay.
literally just like ground breakfast sausage.
I like it.
excellent flavor. It's good stuff. I'll get one of those, and then I've been living dangerously, so I got a pork loin steak that was in a garlic and herb marinade already, so it looks all orange and stuff.
Okay.
I threw that whole raw fucking steak in there.
Yeah. Does it leak though? That's my question. Because I've never cooked meat. I cook my kids fucking dino nuggets.
Yeah.
Like,
Does it do what?
Does it leak? Is it like drip and shit inside of your air fryer? So is there like a pool of pork juices?
Surprisingly, no.
No. Okay.
You'd think it would.
Yeah.
But
Well, pork's kind of dry as is. Right?
Yeah.
I've never
little
actually cooked pork.
I don't think it's as moist as.
but it came out moister than
That's,
I could have
wait,
done.
that's the only word you can't say.
Oh, moist?
That word and another word.
What's the other one? Spell it for me.
There's a crazy thing where it came out moister than I could have cooked it on anything else.
Wow. So maybe there's like a convection effect where it was like the moist air was circulating throughout the entire cooking process.
Thoroughly perfect all the way through.
Really?
I was very impressed.
And this is 12 minutes.
It was like maybe 14 minutes because it said to warm it up.
He said that at the 12-minute marker.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
There's I'm getting back into the air fryer, but I didn't use it for like a year, and then I cleaned it up real well, which is say just put soap and water in there and run it.
Okay.
And then that'll loosen everything up, and then you can wipe it out.
Wipe it out.
But don't scrub it out. I did scrub
Would you use pumice?
like a Brillo pad,
Oh, yeah.
and it literally scraped off some of the Teflon
Okay, yeah. That's
covering.
probably not good.
No, but I was getting it back into action so I could use it.
Yeah.
So I've been using it with the little pieces
with the
of
scuffs
Teflon.
missing?
Yeah, you
Probably
know,
just adds
if you
a
got to
little
pull
Teflon in your
hair out
food.
of something, you can pull
yeah.
Teflon out.
Like I've said a million times, the med beds are coming out. Trump posted it.
Whoa.
Okay, so
I didn't
He
see
posted
that.
the med beds.
What did he say?
he posted an Honest Truth social page,
Okay.
an AI video of a Fox News
But it's
report.
AI.
Of course, but he posted the video though.
Okay.
Okay, like,
He also posted that AI video of them bombing protesters, didn't he?
No.
No
Did he?
way.
Was that a yeah?
did
That
he
was
post
real?
that?
The official account? I didn't see that.
I
That's
didn't-
You heard about it?
No.
Serious?
News to me.
I
Oh,
think
bro.
I heard about it. I don't know.
Are you
They
watching
were-
CNN again, bro?
No. Oh, I get my news from fucking
Me.
Telemundo?
Yeah, this idiot.
From Jackson. Oh, fuck.
I was like, dude,
It's worse than CNN.
Yeah, that's JNN.
but no, there was
News Network.
this was months ago. People were rioting about something. They were upset, and he posted an AI video that had
I do.
the plane flying over and
Yes.
dropping
Yes.
bombs on the
Yes.
protesters.
Yes. But it was like it wasn't a bomb. It was like something else, and it was right after.
Oh, it was shit.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
birds dropping shit,
Yeah,
maybe, or
that's
something
No,
like
it
that.
was like
Funny.
it was like shit coming out of a plane.
Oh,
It was right
man.
after Iran, so all the libs are like all it's so insensitive. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah. you
yeah.
know?
Well, that's wild for president
yeah.
to post.
That
But,
is
I
wild.
mean, let's just be honest. He's been doing some wild, unhinged stuff.
Oh,
and
he's been the
got
wildest social media guy ever.
Yeah, he's not going for re-election, so he's got nothing to lose, right?
Shoot
So,
from the hip.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, that would be actually a good like protest like countermeasures, like a shit dump. You know,
Except
like,
there's guys out there with shit fetishes, like, oh no, yeah, heaven. There's like a bunch of like shit loving pedophiles.
This is my president.
yeah,
yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
shit angels.
You have to have enough shit for that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of it. I mean,
I think if all presidents from George Washington, if they had access to social media like that,
Yeah.
I think we would have had crazier people than Trump.
oh yeah, 100%.
Andrew Jackson,
Yeah.
fucking dueling everybody.
Yeah.
He's probably like calling everyone out for a duel
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
blasting everybody.
Yeah.
Or the dude that got stuck in the bathtub, he's just fucking like trying to call for help on
Oh,
social
who was
media.
that? Elvis,
Taft, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, he
William
got-
Taft.
Yeah, he got
Wait,
stuck.
what did he?
So he was like he was a pretty heavy set guy, right? But he got
Yeah.
stuck in the bathtub in the White House, and they had to like get him out.
so
somehow.
funny.
He was like they had to grease him and get him out.
Oh,
like, he was fucking,
hilarious.
like, stuck. It was like
Butter
suction
me
from the
up.
drain or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
So imagine him like posting like
stuck in a tub.
stuck in a tub, help, send help.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so
Send
funny.
help. And then
People
people
But he's
are
like trying to
is
be
this
cool
for
about it.
real?
Yeah. LOL,
Is
are you
this
joking?
AI?
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
comments on it. Just,
Or he's
all
probably
the
like-
hearts and the thumbs up and shit. You know?
Yeah,
He's like the first lady stuck in a tub.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Send
yeah.
help.
Yeah.
it would be wild if they were like, if they had Twitter. They're like Benedict Arnold's a pussy.
Yeah.
you know,
They're like talking shit to
he
each other, the
fucking
enemies and
yeah.
shit,
yeah. It'd be crazy,
That
and
would
I
be
wonder if we're gonna just keep. It blew my mind when I realized the social media channel POTUS.
Yeah.
I go, oh fuck, they have their own.
The handle is passed on from.
Well, because
from-
Obama
Like, that's fucking
didn't-
wild.
Oh, did Obama tweet a lot? I think he did actually.
probably.
Yeah,
But nobody brings that up because, you know.
Yeah, there's not a lot of comparisons. back
But
and
he
forth.
was very like even though I don't like Obama, he was very like presidential
Yeah, he
with
was,
his
yeah.
tweeting. Like
I
it
agree.
wasn't like
Yeah.
what's on his mind, you know.
yeah.
But it would be interesting like to have Abe Lincoln tweet like going to the play
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, right.
And then all like the after someone dies, they post out like, "Oh my God, R.I.P. We miss you so much." Like all this shit's all the fucking. It's like archived.
yeah.
Just people to this
Oh,
day are
man.
saying "Rest in peace" and shit. Just like,
Yeah.
continues.
It's your birthday today,
Yeah.
Abe.
Happy
We're
birthday,
just thinking
Abe.
of
Yeah.
you going to the theater. Hashtag.
There's people like posting selfies of them sitting in the same seat in Fort
Yeah.
Theater, just like
Yeah.
missing you.
Where was that? Do we know?
This Fort Theater in I think it was
Detroit?
Was it in Pennsylvania?
Is it still a theater to this day?
Probably not. It's probably a fucking homeless shelter or something.
Yeah.
I wonder if Henry Ford had something to do with it.
I don't know if he's around back
they're
then.
throwing their
Well, if
names
it's
on
Ford
everything.
Theater, well, maybe it was
Yeah.
a different theater
Yeah.
or name.
think
Gerald
Ford,
Ford.
Gerald.
There
Oh,
are other Fords.
Was he after?
Was he African?
No, was he
was
after?
African.
Was he African? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he was South African?
I don't know.
He was Rhodesian.
South African or the white guys, right?
Yes. Yeah.
One time I did a real insensitive joke at an open mic and they didn't get it, but my whole point was it's white people down there.
Yeah.
I said something about like I feel like a South African right now.
Yeah. Which is hilarious.
Yeah,
because
they were
it's
like-
they're like, what?
They just, buzzwords, whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to tell this story, but I think it's a great story.
Okay.
Your cop story, like when you with the weed.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell that or
I'll
not?
tell it, yeah.
Where were
Yeah.
you a cop?
So it was on a little Indian reservation.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was.
Why were you allowed to police that?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
there
they
was-
all did. I thought they handled that shit on
His
their own.
supervisor actually loved him though.
They needed a warm body, so
Okay.
nobody else wanted to do it.
Did the tribal police request help?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was hard oppressing those people, 'cause
Right.
We need reinforcements.
we need a white man to come here.
That's
But-
crazy.
Yeah, so I was working there, and we had a casino there. And,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know how that is. It's like all walks of life are at the casino.
Oh, yeah.
You got the rich people going there. You got the the crazy transients that just want free food, free drinks,
Sure.
whatever. So they show up. So we get a call of a backpack that they had found. The security there. So they had security, and then we were the cops that called up. So we had a call of a suspicious package that showed up, right? So we're like, okay, we show up and go there. The guy's like, yeah, we found it. It has a bunch of weed in it. And I'm talking like a fucking trash bag full of weed. Like a
Nice.
fucking, but it's
Yeah.
shit weed. Like this
Yeah,
shit,
of
he probably,
course.
this guy probably grew it himself.
Yeah.
So there's cameras everywhere in casinos, right? You know
Uh-huh.
that. So they were able to identify the person who brought the bag in and set it down because he didn't want to like bring it into the. He set it off in, like,
Yeah.
the valet area.
I
He
see.
didn't want to bring it in because he knew it was weed, right?
Yeah.
So he was trying to be cool about it. Like he wasn't just fucking trying to sell weed in the casino.
Right.
Just a dude, homeless guy. Had nothing really going. Weed
Yeah.
is probably that was his current. That's all he had in life was
Right.
his little weed bag. Right?
Trash bag full of
So
weed.
yeah, so we get it, and we go there, and they have the guy detained, and we're like, yeah, we're not. I mean, we're not going to jack this guy up. I mean, we're not going to write him a ticket or bring him in for anything because it's number one, it's California, but federal land, reservations are federal land,
Right.
So the federal laws still apply.
Oh,
so weed is still
tough.
illegal on the reservation.
Sure.
but literally, you walk into the street, you're in California, right? California, you're not in a sovereign nation, so. We let this guy go. We're like, all right, we're taking your weed or whatever. We're going to impound it. And but again, it's weed. So it's not like we're talking black tar heroin or fentanyl or something like that.
Right.
Something that's, a little bit more dangerous. I mean, weed is whatever. California, they don't seem to think it's a problem. So I can agree with that.
Sure.
So he's leaving. He's sad. We didn't write him a ticket or anything, so he's fucking depressed because we took his entire life away from him. He can't smoke weed for fucking
Oh,
6
man.
weeks until he steals enough money or begs for enough coins to go buy some more bunk weed from wherever. he got it
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
So me and my partner at the time were I'm like, dude, we're not gonna impound this shit. This is a fucking waste of time. We're all pissed off because it's like a stupid call.
Yeah.
So
you got away from Call of Duty.
yeah, because I'm like, fuck, dude, I got to go drop in with the boys. The boys need me. We're fucking Verdansk is popping right now.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, whatever. We're like, all right, we'll impound it if we have to, but let's see what happens. So we're driving out, and we see this poor bastard sitting on California property now.
Oh, yeah.
Sad on the side of the road,
Oh,
sitting on
no.
a fucking on a dirt berm, right? Just depressed.
Yeah.
crying. So I pull up, and I'm like, I'm driving, but we have the weed next to us, right? It's this big fucking trash bag, like a black trash bag. Full of
Yeah.
weed, right. So I pull up, turn the lights on. I'm like, hey. He looks at me. He's like, I'm like, Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Throw him the fucking bag of weed. His eyes light up. I've never seen a man that happy.
Community
in my entire
service.
life, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, he was fucking like, oh my God, thank you so much. He's like, I grew this weed. I'm like, yeah, I can tell.
We
It's
can
fucking
tell.
horrible. Like, you have to smoke all that just to get fucking high, bro. I'm like, you're doing me a favor, and you're cool, you're cooperative. I'm like, but don't. I mean, you come on federal land, it's
Yeah.
gonna be an issue. So don't put yourself in that position. Hide your backpack in the bush down here.
yeah. I'm
mean,
surprised
be
he
smart.
wasn't concealed. Like,
No, it
I
was a
get
fucking
stashing your
backpack
shit.
full of fucking. But he put it in like a bush, but in the valet. But they
yeah,
security sees
yeah.
this guy come up and put a fucking black
Yeah,
bag in the bush. They're
suspicious.
gonna be like,
Red
this is a
flag.
bomb or something, right?
Right.
They don't know what's going on. So
You gotta really stash that stuff. The art of like the criminal art of stashing something for later is it's a delicate thing.
yeah,
Like my brother used to steal bicycles all the time.
Okay.
And he would hide them in bushes and then we'd go pick them up later.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd say
Yeah.
he would be like, "Hey, I need a ride."
but you knew what was going on.
No.
'Cause your brother
multiple
stole
times.
bicycles.
Well, he was always a fucking
Yeah.
If it was a bicycle, I was like, that's the least of my worries.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like a tied up lady in a trunk.
Oh, shit.
He was a
That
psychopath.
could be worse. Yeah.
But I remember one time he's like, "Yo, I need a ride." I left my bike at King Supers, and I was like,
Why did you ride your bike
Yeah.
back to the house?
right.
Yeah.
And I remember giving him a ride to this King Supers, and he goes, "It's around the back." And I go, even weirder.
Yeah.
We go around the back. He goes, "Keep going." Now we're like on the back street. We're not even
Yeah, you're in the fucking
back
alley.
building.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's a pull up right here." And sure enough, he goes into a bush like Homer Simpson
Yeah.
meme, and then he comes out with this
Comes out.
fucking
Yeah.
bicycle.
Was it a
that I-
Huffy?
No, but it was something like it was like a BMX bike. It was somebody's. It had
Fucking
pegs
cheesy
on it,
dyno,
and,
bro?
and it looked tricked out. You know, it
Yeah.
had a different color handlebars
Yeah.
and fucking all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And he opens my back seat and he starts to like push it in my back seat, mud on the tires, just trashing everything.
Yeah.
And I get so mad, I'd be like, "Whose bike is that?" And he goes, "It's my bike." And I go,
They're like, I know you, bro.
"Yeah, lock it up then."
Yeah.
You know, why do you need to fucking? And then
Is it broken? No. Okay.
2 weeks later, new
Is it
bike.
rideable? Yeah.
You know, he was.
So did he sell these bikes, or did he have a collection of bikes in the garage?
Yeah, I think one of the main currencies, I think the three currencies of homeless people are like drugs,
Okay.
cigarettes, and bicycles.
Okay.
And sex.
In that order.
In
Or-
that order, I
okay.
would say. Because drugs can get you anything homeless wise. Cigarettes are your next currency.
Yeah.
And then the bicycles, bro. There is such a
Demand.
demand. You know, they all steal bikes, and then you always see how many times you see a homeless guy with 3 bikes that he's pushing down the street.
And riding a girl bike.
Right. You're like, come on now. They have busted it around Denver where they like they were running like a chop shop but for bicycles behind like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
And they'd catch them with like 80 bikes. It'd be like 3 guys, 80 bikes.
Yeah.
And everybody got their bike stolen. I brought my bike down here and I put it in the backyard and I go, tomorrow I'll buy a bike lock for it. And it was stolen the first night. I put it in this backyard.
Damn. That's like the tweakers, bro. They have it's like a spidey sense for tweakers.
I
They can
swear.
sense bikes that aren't locked up.
Yeah,
and
like
just
how do they
fucking-
know?
Well,
Yeah,
I-
my bike was stolen in LA in my apartment complex that like is gated.
They can smell it, dude.
Like
I think they
smell
sweep the area more than we know.
They have
We-
like an underground lookout system.
Yeah, we have jobs and shit,
Yeah.
but their job all day is to survey.
well,
Linger.
it's true. I actually my uncle he had a friend that was like homeless basically, and he stole 2 cars. He stole like a nice Subaru, like a brand new Subaru, and
That
a brand
lesbian was pissed.
Yeah, for real.
Well, and here's the next one. And he also stole a brand new Audi A5.
Okay.
Okay. And so he had both. He was trying to sell the Subaru.
How do you fucking sell a stolen car?
I don't know.
Oh, to another criminal.
But who does he have the money? I
No.
guess it's like $500.
Yeah, what do you-
probably.
Yeah,
like,
you settle.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
the
getting
thing.
Kelly.
You get a
Blue Book.
bicycle and a pack of cigarettes
Yeah.
for the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you're
at
not
least that's a
getting
little
the
cleaner, a little
KBB.
easier to wash those two than a fucking vehicle.
Yeah, but he would spend his whole days like going down those like alleys where there's just garages,
Yeah.
and just waiting for
The
someone's
one idiot
garage
that
to be
left the
open.
garage door open.
Yep, yeah.
Back in the day, you could do that shit, but that cut out. We lived in the suburbs of Westminster. You used to live here, right?
No.
Oh fuck! Well, we were in the suburbs, it was a pretty safe place to grow up. But even when I was like 8 or 9, we left the garage door open one time, and most of my dad's tools got stolen overnight.
Ooh, you know who
So-
stole those?
So then,
I'll
yeah,
give you one guess.
who's that? Oh, it was. He was like 100% sure who it
Who
was.
it was? What was-
he knew him.
Construction crew.
Yeah,
down
but-
the street.
What was the demographic of that crew? If I may
Oh, I have
ask.
no idea.
Okay.
I was a kid,
Shot
but
in the dark there.
but he was blaming the city of Westminster. He was like, it was a
Yeah.
fucking.
So it was a city crew.
I think it was.
Wow.
Damn.
And they were working all along our thing, and,
Yeah.
and the tools that they came in and took were like
Tools for their job.
smart
Yeah.
tools that you take.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, like useful tools. that
yeah,
you
yeah,
can-
yeah. People that go in there like trying to steal your socket wrenches are fucking
Retarded.
idiots.
Yeah,
you
get
know,
power tools, bro.
go
I-
for the power tools,
Yeah.
go for the batteries.
Yeah.
I actually just realized, and I'm not trying to make light of this, but you know, comedy is, I guess, making light of things. But you guys both can trauma bond. You guys both have a dead brother.
We do, yeah.
Oh, nice. Are you
Yeah.
better off?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
Neither of you are.
did you like him?
he was, yeah, it was cool. So I think fentanyl, right? Same for your brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
same
yeah.
deal, yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Fentanyl, and it was one of those things where like he was good at shooting up. So
Yeah.
I think he was just he moved out to the East Coast, and it was kind of right before. It was very prevalent out there right before it made its
Yeah.
way out here. So he was used to the cleaner dope out here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
he went out there, and I think he was
Hot shot.
dabbling with it a little bit, and then just
Yep. One mistake.
he was kind of on the mend too. But dude, once
Yeah.
you're out there in it was
yeah.
Fayetteville,
Oh, okay.
North Carolina, or something like that. So like Fent City, bro. All that East Coast is just
Yeah,
covered.
it's everywhere. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, we're close to. I mean,
I think it like
When
I
did
don't know.
fentanyl even become a thing?
fucking 2000.
yeah, I feel like it. Yeah.
Oh,
but I
it's
feel
been
like
around
but
for
it's been-
that-
It's been mainstream. Like I
Yeah.
say,
10 years?
2015 was kind of like
Oh.
where it kind of came on scene, and then that's when
Okay.
all the ODs were happening because they were lacing everything with fentanyl. Like
Just so dumb
Yeah.
though. I never
Yeah.
understood
Well, it
as
makes
a
it makes
drug
it's-
dealer.
It's makes it way more addictive. So
So even if it was the cocaine,
yeah, so they lace it with fentanyl because you're like, holy fuck, this shit is insane, and it makes it more addictive.
but I
It's
always
even-
wondered
it's
if it
even
was
crazier
like
high. It's,
I always
yeah.
wondered if it was negating the high of the cocaine.
No. It's enhancing it. It's
Oh,
like
that's
it's literally because
crazy.
it's a completely different like pathway of endorphins where it's like releasing a completely
Oh, even
different
extra.
high. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's tricking you. You're thinking
Yeah,
you're
you're like holy
you know,
fuck, like it's a feel. So you know how people are always trying to like chase that first
The
high, right?
euphoric,
Like, you
yeah.
fucking- you're like oh shit, and then once that got on scene, they're like oh fuck, they're reliving
they
that
chase another one.
high.
Oh,
yeah, because
no
they
way.
burnt out all their receptors on what they were
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
And then
Yeah.
this kind of like
Yeah,
offered
opens a new
another
neural
channel.
pathway
Second wind.
I didn't know it.
Yeah.
It did that.
Yeah, so you're like, it's like essentially doing drugs for the first time again.
So between like 2010 and 2015, the only fentanyl that you heard of was people doing the fentanyl patches. But those the
Oh.
medicinal and,
Yeah,
and those ones are real
prescription,
safe because it's like a timed.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a controlled
yeah,
release.
It absorbs
Oh.
slowly.
Yeah,
but
so
even then,
so
yeah.
people were like fucked up, but for like 4
Yeah.
hours at a time.
Yeah.
Like, is it more powerful than morphine?
Oh yeah,
I think fentanyl is like the most synthetic.
it's like 100 times more
besides like
powerful.
Dilaudid. Dilaudid is like 100% like the purest heroin ever. It's like Dilaudid, and then I think fentanyl is right there in that same. category.
So I just FaceTimed my grandma today for the last time, and I'm pretty sure she was like doped up on
Was she
something
on the
like
fent,
that.
dude?
Yeah.
was she do the was she great? Was Momo doing the fent lean?
Momo 2.0.
Momo 2.0.
Like coherent or
She was kind of coherent. Like my mom, like was holding the camera
So
for her.
what does she have again? I forget. What is it?
I think she is like
early
early
not,
on.
not buttworms, right?
No, not
No.
butt
Yeah.
worms. yeah.
genetic.
She might also.
Hereditary.
I didn't ask her. She
Yeah,
might.
she probably does. Was she itching?
Yeah.
Dude, put a fent patch on your butthole. That might help you.
Whoa, seal
Can
it
you
up.
Imagine you seal it
Yeah.
up and
They get addicted
dude,
to the
and,
fent.
and they all come out and they just go home. And they come out and they die.
Did we
They
just
come
make a
out looking for
discovery?
more.
You
Hey,
you got any
hey.
fent patches around here?
Oh shit! I'm yelling into the microphone.
He's a Jewish cat. He doesn't like Christmas.
Sorry, everybody. Can they see that on his? Okay. 'cause,
Oh yeah, I think that
he was
I
trying
caught
to
it.
pull the lights down, which he's never
Don't
done.
do that, kitty.
He wants attention.
He's evolving.
yeah, like your butt worms.
Well-
so wait, your grandma's
Oh
is she? It's all right. Your grandma's passing away. Sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, she is, and
tough.
it's tough because like it's tough on my mom and like
Last grandma.
last grandparent.
Oh, yeah, that's a
unless
rough
you
one.
count step, but I don't.
We don't count those people.
No,
Yeah.
don't
they
count.
can step on out your life. you know?
Yeah,
Step on out,
yeah.
baby.
No, yeah, and you know, like I didn't talk to her that often, but like I always did feel like very connected with her.
Yeah.
Was she Jewish as well?
No,
So
my
that's just from your
mom's
non-Jewish side. Okay.
non-Jewish. Yeah,
So she's going to heaven.
she's going to heaven. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. That's a benefit.
Was she religious?
Yeah, I think she was Catholic.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So you know what I noticed is like once we start losing all the prayer archetypes, well, we're losing out the generation that's praying for us,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
and
who's
we're not
praying?
praying. You know, we're so that's I'm serious. I think that
I believe
like
you, dude. The
when-
energy is shifting.
when I
Yeah.
lost
I didn't think
when I lost my grandmother, it hurt so much, and then the next like 10 years of my life were such a struggle.
Dude, she was
and-
praying for you, and you didn't even know.
Oh, I knew it. She was like very adamant about like she look out for me, she pray for me. She also do things where like you realize that people aren't looking out for you. So like she would save she knew while I was in college I was working like 3 jobs, broke. She would save all the newspaper deals for like, oh, here's hamburger stand coupons.
that's sweet.
She would save all those, and she would save the cartoons of the newspaper because she knew that I like to read them.
And you like comedy too, so dude, that's probably how you got into
She
comedy. There.
kind of funneled-
She gave you that sense of humor.
I think
and
between
that
her and my
respect
dad-
appreciation, dude.
Well,
That's
and
awesome.
he was like in high school. He was very funny.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
It's from
that he's-
grandma's comics, dude.
Yeah.
My dad's very funny
Yeah.
too. My adopted dad, super hilarious. Always went for the joke.
Yeah.
And a church guy. So like,
Wait, I didn't know your dad was funny.
oh, bro.
Oh.
He is like he was the comic relief to everybody around him. So he was just very but he was like a straight laced, straight edge dude, church guy, which is why it was so funny when he would like
Say
break
shit.
the
It's just
tension.
like left field,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you'd be like,
always out of left
"Oh
field,
my
yeah.
god!"
Well,
it's just the pattern disrupt. You're
Yeah.
like, "That's hilarious."
Yeah, the pattern disrupt and like it's just like the surprise. Like
Yeah.
I had a friend
Yeah.
who was very funny, but he was very
Delivery.
stoic. Like he
Yeah.
was just always like this, you
Yeah.
know, like
Oh,
kind of like
yeah.
Jason Thiessen, like very stoic. Like
We gotta
not
get
a lot of
him-
motion. And
Yeah.
it's made me think like should I? Because I'm like very like animated. Like I'm fucking like
No, you're not.
Like should I be like more like chill like, and then like I say something funny? Like,
I don't think you could pull off chill.
I don't think
Yeah,
I can.
I don't
Either.
think so,
I
yeah.
think they'd be like, "This guy's fucking weirding me out up there."
Can I get a refund?
Yeah, you're like hair flipping. What's chill? What's
Yeah.
chill behavior? I don't know.
Chill, bro.
I just
Beaver.
Like you make your eyes like kind of like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beaver's chill.
Beaver,
the
but he's
chill.
also like monotone and he's like the absence of emotion.
He's like the gang star of comedy.
is that a Pokemon?
Is it the
No, the old school hip hop artist, gang star.
Oh, I thought you said,
Oh.
I thought you said Gengar.
I was thinking
Oh.
Gangnam Style.
Oh yeah, he's good too.
Whoa.
I was like that guy.
No,
We're all,
Gang-
over the, we're all over the place.
Yeah, gang star is very monotone, and he talks about it in his raps.
Oh, okay.
Not familiar with that hip hop culture there.
Monotone.
I'll do some research. I'll Spotify him later. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me I'm fascinated by police.
Okay.
I think
All he does is watch cop videos.
Really?
Literally.
yeah.
Okay.
My cousin's husband just became a sergeant,
Okay. Was it like a PD or sheriff's department or what?
PD.
Okay, cool.
Broomfield PD.
Nice.
And
Where we went to high school.
I love it because I like watching a situation unfold and then trying to guess what charges they're gonna
Okay.
charge them with.
Yeah.
So I like as things unfold, I like
Yeah.
to be like, okay, well now this is obstruction.
Yeah.
Now this person is, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just one of my hobbies. Now I'm not picking sides. I like to
Okay.
be very. I think I would be a good internal affairs. Too bad they're all cunts.
Cucks too.
You
Call
know,
them Blue Falcons,
I don't know what does that mean.
buddy fuckers.
Oh,
Yeah. they try to
so
get you
like
in trouble. So Blue Falcon is code for buddy fucker.
I
IA, a lot of them are good and they get in there for the right reasons, but
yeah.
a lot of the times they use that as a stepping stone, and you are just a stepping stone,
Oh sure.
and then they're trying to make.
Well,
it
they
easy
have
for
to
themselves.
justify their job.
that, but
so
I mean,
they're
like
gonna
some
ha-
people go out of their way to do it.
Oh, of course.
Which-
But so does HR and safety managers.
it's HR,
and,
but worse,
You know,
because
it's like the
yeah.
fucking safety guy for OSHA.
Yeah,
You're like, this cocksucker has to find something wrong with us
yeah,
to justify his
Yeah.
position.
yeah.
So I guess-
wait, I just picture a scene where like internal affairs is like hiding like in the bathroom vent, and they're just like fucking battle shitsing it up. And he's like, like just spying on his coworkers.
About to throw up.
yeah.
They're like, hey, that Asian guy's doing fentanyl in here. Did you see that cop?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I watched
What
the body
happened?
cam of that.
That's the one who was in the bathroom, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he'd
he
been
Asian?
doing drugs. He was an Asian
I
guy.
thought it was meth, but it had fentanyl in it, right? And he fucking was like,
Yes,
Oh, he
thought it-
died.
So he had
Yeah.
been.
I don't-
He had
did
been.
he die?
No, I think they say no. They Narcan him like 3 or
Okay.
4 times and then fired him.
Insult to injury. They
fired
fucked
him.
his high up and they fucking
Yeah.
fired him, dude. Oh my god.
They like fire him first.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, in between Narcan.
He wakes up. They're like, you're fired.
We're serious.
fired. Yeah.
They fire him 4 times.
It was crazy though. It was a cop that like he was working a lot of hours, and I think he partied a couple times outside of work, and
Yeah.
then he started just kind of taking
Yeah.
shit. But he asked the guy, he goes, "What is this?" He goes, "What is this?"
Yeah. To make sure. It's
So I
safe.
know,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because he was asking not for his report, but
Yeah,
like
for his
can
personal
I take
safety.
this?
Yeah.
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 And it's already like fucking folded up in shitty aluminum foil. Like
Yeah.
the guy that he took it from, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, look
Don't
at
trust this guy's drugs.
Yeah.
He's behind a wall.
Number one, he's a fucking crook, and he's not going to tell you the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
what-
want to take drugs from the fucking dude who's
Yeah.
driving a nice car,
Yeah.
got nice
The
watches.
dealer. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to find the plug
the pusher. Yeah.
and then maybe get that.
Yeah.
But no, I think I would, maybe not Eternal Affairs, but I think I would love to be also not like a cop auditor.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool to be
So you're talking civilian position here. Like you want to be on the Citizens Review Board where they court money.
no, not even that.
Okay.
I stress I don't think physically I could become a cop. That'd be
You could be
worth
ICE.
anything.
You could be ICE.
Sure, I know. They get
Could
some
you
fat
could you
fucks.
be like a narc in high school? Like 21
No,
Jump
no. See,
Street?
that's the thing. I don't want to narc, and I also probably wouldn't be a good cop because I'd let a lot of criminals go
I would
because I
love
don't
to be a
agree with
narc.
the law.
But that's you have that ability as a
You
being a
do
cop.
have
Yeah, you
a
the
bit
spirit
of-
of the law versus the letter of the law.
Right.
So there's flexibility there. Obviously, for an atrocious crime or something like that, you're not going to let it
Oh,
slide.
no.
But
Yeah.
I mean, for stuff that's like, I mean,
like the
you,
weed.
you can make the determination. You have that ability. And-
Yeah, if they're honest with you, if
Yeah.
they work out with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
So that's the other thing. I guess I like to watch cops that lie about what they can offer to the criminal to get them to
confess
admit
or give
stuff.
somebody up. Yeah,
I also
they
like
do that?
watching.
Can cops do that?
100%.
Legally, they can lie.
No way.
Yeah, they can.
know.
Well, and if they Mirandize you. So I also like watching how many times they get a confession before Miranda rights.
Yeah.
And then there's usually one that's like, oh, did you Mirandize him?
Yeah.
And then they got to do this. So I'm curious as to the loopholes of if I was the bad guy and I admitted something before I was Mirandized.
Well, it depends. If it was a spontaneous statement, then
Well,
it's
that's
fine.
usually worked out of them.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I mean,
like the cops are usually like,
it depends on how they word it. But yes, I mean, if you have a good attorney like Jackson's father,
Yeah.
what's his name? Let's plug him real
Quick,
quick.
little plug.
Plug him.
Brandon Marinoff, attorney at law.
There he is, Brandon Marinoff, attorney at law. If you have a good attorney like his father, then
Yeah.
they would poke holes in that for sure. But if you're getting a public defender, I mean,
right.
because the
Public
cop
de-
could write in his report, say, yeah, he made the spontaneous statement of, yeah, I killed her, or yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I sold this to this person, or yeah, then you can Mirandize. I mean, if they already told you that at that point, and you have, because to be a good cop, you got to be a people person. You can't be
Yeah.
a fucking dickhead because
Right.
nobody will talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, when I would bring people to jail, they would thank me 90% of the time.
Yeah.
They would say, "Hey, man, thanks."
Wild.
No joke. Like it was crazy. Like you're bringing them to jail.
there's
you're
a-
taking their freedom away, and they're like, "Hey, thanks, man." Like,
Well, there
That's
is a
awesome,
certain
actually.
Yeah,
breath.
it's-
There's a breath of relief when you're in the weeds as a drug addict,
yeah,
and you can't turn to your family and you can't turn to nobody else, and there's really you're stuck in it until you get abruptly taken out of it and forced into a situation where you can get better or have resources.
yeah.
So there's a lot of times where it's a breath of relief. And finally, this is
that's
over.
interesting.
And a lot of people,
Especially if
don't-
they're on the run.
yeah, and they don't realize they have as big of an issue as
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. They're in it, so they don't see it from the big picture. Then when they get pulled in, they kind of have an ability to maybe sober up a little bit and take a step back and be like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
I was in it."
I remember I got arrested and the cop was pretty cool about it. He was a no nonsense dude. And then he passed me off to like the hottest cop ever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Her name was Angel something.
Ooh, Angel, sounds nice.
And
She was a
I
stripper,
was
you sure?
so in
Arrested?
love with her.
yeah, she could have been
Were
a
you on
stripper.
mushrooms at this point?
No. I was so in love with her that she took me in to get fingerprinted, and she's like talking to me because they have to like write down your tattoos and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. Did you have to get naked for her? You should have. You should be like, I got you, girl. Just
Yeah. I got a
check 'em out.
tattoo right
Yeah,
here
check
on
'em out.
my.
This is scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
You got a flower in your lower
Come
back.
see what
like,
it
hey, this is
smells
scratch
like.
and sniff.
Yeah.
But she was gorgeous, and then I thought, this is my dumbass. I go into jail, I get out of jail. This is weeks later. I see her pulled somebody over.
Yeah.
On the side of the street.
Yeah.
And 90% of me wanted to pull up behind.
Yeah. She would have shot you.
Yeah.
Female cops will shoot you for no reason.
Yeah.
So
Well, I just wanted to be like, hey, you remember me? Well, I'm turning my life around. And I loved our time
You're my
together.
inspiration.
Yeah.
you are the one that made me want to turn my life around.
Yeah. And I'm so glad I did it.
No, you should have, dude.
No, I should have.
Imagine the
Maybe
story.
I'll find her
You
still.
can either be dead or married
Yeah.
with 5 kids.
With a gorgeous
Latina
Latina
police officer.
police officer. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the other thing. There's nothing hotter than a lady cop. Now,
Until you
there's
stop by them, and then
variations of
you're
ladies
fucking
cops.
petrified.
Now you don't necessarily want like a weak lady cop as a partner. You know, I've seen plenty of videos where like one guy's fighting off 4 lady cops and gets away.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, bro.
Or it escalates the situation because it's like
They're also like afraid to pull out their tasers and shit. So I like cops where it's a very, and this is controversial, I'm sure.
yeah.
I like cops that are no nonsense. So there's people immediately that you know are not going to fucking. There's situations you come into, and it's just like, listen, if I've watched enough of these videos that if there's a fight at Chili's, 5 customers fucking jump the server, and then the officers show up, and these customers that jumped the server are already out in the parking lot. Well, you got to put handcuff. You have to. Even not knowing, you haven't spoken to both sides yet.
Yeah.
If there's any sort of fucking, they put their hands on me. If there's any of that level of fucking adrenaline still going, I'd cuff them all.
Yeah.
I'd cuff them all. I'd go in there. I'd cuff them. I'd go talk to the people inside. I would try to get immediate camera footage.
Yeah.
Get your witness statements.
Yeah.
Go out there, and then you got to really kind of decide, like, okay, you guys are going to jail. Who was the primary aggressor in this?
Yeah.
Who threw the first punch? Is it who the group attacked one?
Get them to kind of turn on each other.
Yeah.
Not even that. Take them all.
Yeah. I mean,
But like once you start putting, people don't understand the difference between being detained and being arrested.
Yeah.
And when they get detained, they start freaking the fuck out and they make it worse, and then it goes
then they get
immediate to arrested.
Yeah.
If you're detained and you start resisting, that's a resisting charge or obstruction. If your buddy gets detained and you're there and the cops aren't even talking to you, I hate the person that obstructs
They're trying to fucking,
for no reason. The person that's like just trying to film and like, you can't do that to him. You can't do that. And they're in their
There's
fucking way.
agitating, Yeah. And then they get arrested, and then it goes viral, and then
Yeah.
they show you the clip where he gets thrown on the ground and he's crying.
Right. And it's like, dude, if I'm getting detained, if I'm being coming
so
into
respectful.
contact, yeah, if I come into contact with police, here's the deal. I'm so fat that it's going to hurt me if they cuff me behind my back. The only way to get a cuff in front or a double cuff is if you're nice and polite and you're not a fucking problem.
If not, your fucking shoulders are going to be wrenched.
Yeah,
behind your
bro,
back.
they don't
You're
give
gonna
a
be-
fuck.
right.
Like, that's the other thing. Like, you got to understand these cops are going to all day build up a little meter, even if it's hidden. Even in the best cops, they're going to build up a little rage meter.
Yeah.
I like
And-
what if someone's so fat though and you can't cuff them?
You double cuff them, but you still
you
cuff them
double.
behind their back.
Oh,
Yeah. I had a dude with one arm.
Oh, hilarious. What'd you cuff him to? His belt loop?
Yeah.
You did?
Hilarious.
Oh,
Did he have like a
So
chain?
funny.
Did you just hodl him at that time, or
He had like a leather belt on. So we literally just fucking
cuffed it to his
cuffed
belt?
it behind,
That
like, the
is
other
so
side.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it literally was the funniest thing because we show up and it's like, oh yeah, it was the guy with one arm. And I was like, it was the one-armed man.
Yeah.
It was the one-armed man. Fucking, it was the one-armed man. He like battered. He was a homeless guy. He like battered somebody. Just like ran down the
Nice.
street. Just like fucking whacked him with his little stub.
His-
stub. Dude. He fucking stubbed
used
somebody.
the stub.
Yeah, that stub.
But it was
is-
like a chicken wing. It was like
It
below the
probably-
elbow.
if it's
so
to
it
the
had-
elbow, that's
Oh.
It had flexi, dude.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was like here, so he had a little fucking. It was like a whip.
your elbow. That's the hardest part of your body. Your fucking elbow.
throwing bows.
Yeah.
How many
He had both
times-
bows.
It wasn't a bow though. It was a nub. Throwing nubs. 'Cause it's not a bow unless there's the bend, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's the definition of an elbow is the bend, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So,
That's
but I
true.
don't know. I'm not a doctor.
He when the first like mainstream ice shooting happened with Rebecca whatever
Good?
good
Yeah.
He hadn't seen the video.
Renee Good. Get the name right, you
Whatever it was.
fucking
Yeah.
Sorry, say her name. Say her name.
you monsters.
So I show him the video, dude. He fucking dissected that video.
Yeah.
He noticed something that 99.9% nobody noticed.
Well, I just noticed a few things. I'm like, first of all, she's on a one-way street.
Did you notice out-of-state plates too? Like, why is she in fucking Minnesota?
No,
I didn't notice that.
I didn't look at the plates, but I noticed that
Well, you know what I was
it's a one-way
getting at?
street. When
Yep.
they shot,
Yeah.
there's an ICE agent that fell down.
Yeah.
Out of like he
When he
slipped
was
on
like-
ice.
Yeah.
He was like
like,
startled.
oh,
But
shit,
he
yeah.
was startled that he started shooting.
Yeah.
And he fell on his ass.
Yeah.
But like no one's talked about that on Twitter or anywhere. Like I haven't
Yeah.
seen anyone bring that up, and it's like
Clumsy
the
ice
side of the
agent.
camera, so it's like not the main.
Yeah. Ice is very good on the ice. You know
So
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's the thing. I would love to review videos like that
You'd
for
be
the
like a
police or
forensic-
something like
Like a
that.
forensic scientist.
Well, that's the other thing. I've almost thought of taking it all the way to detective because I'm like,
well, you got to be a beat cop for you detective. You can't
Right.
just hired as a detective. So.
right.
Yeah.
I'd have to work my way up to detective, but I love the. I wish they had focus groups. I wish they brought in civilians and they were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is a case we're working on. This is a cold case.
they
This
do
is
have-
our evidence."
Well, oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
they let
okay,
people
yeah.
kind of work through it
I'm
with
sure
them.
they do. I mean, I'm sure there's.
It's like an escape room.
In this
Yeah.
realm of true crime,
Wait, no, there is
fanatics,
100%. There, I know there's like departments that have like a cold case unit or whatever, and they'll bring in civilian volunteers
Yeah.
that'll help with the cases.
Dude, you could do that.
But I mean, dude, look around. Honestly,
I know.
That'd be cool.
I kind of like it, and I like watching videos of. I'm not in it for the tragedy part, but it's there's an amazing thing of like how did it get to where it got.
for the build up, and then the
Yes.
what do the French call it to circle back to the French
Oh, I don't know.
denouement?
I don't
I think
know.
that's what it is in writing. You know, that's what they say. It's like the climax, right? So
I like to see like it's interesting who what cop responds to it. You can kind of tell how that cop's feeling,
yeah,
and then just right away, there's it's weird to say this as a white guy because I'm sure it's probably easier to get along with the police.
that's not true though. I mean, it depends on
Is
where you
it?
are.
You're
Nah.
a cop.
So,
Finally,
I
we
mean,
can ask the source.
Yeah, I mean, nobody I worked with had a bias against any race.
Right. You just pull up and it's like, this is the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you could go in there blind and everything keys off of the situation. Like
Sure.
how they're acting, their demeanor, everything. Like where
Yeah.
you are, like because all those are factors, right? And like watching a video, it's a very sterile experience. You don't have all those outside factors.
The
you don't
content.
have you don't have context, of maybe what
Yeah.
occurred prior. Like maybe you've
Yeah.
had run-ins with this guy in the past and it went this way.
Oh.
So you kind of come in knowing that it's going to maybe go this way again.
Yes.
So you prepare and you maybe act in a way that seems a little bit aggressive and harsh,
But it's
to
not.
somebody who doesn't know.
Yeah.
But you know that is required to address the situation and not allow it to escalate more than it did before.
If you look at, I see a lot of those videos where the cops show up, and especially in like countryer spots,
yeah.
they've been the cops there forever, so they've dealt with these families over the
exactly,
years,
yeah.
and they're like, oh yeah, they know them by name. They're
Yeah.
like, well,
What did Cletus do today?
yeah,
Like,
Cletus pulled out a gun again.
All right, Cletus, come on out here. You know,
And then
but-
they go talk to Cletus's parents, and they're like, "We don't know what to do with him. The parents are old as fuck. Cletus
Yeah.
is like 40. He
Yeah.
can't hold down a job.
Yeah.
So it is amazing to see.
It's different. It's definitely different in different areas. Like urban is different than country. and
but okay,
Sure.
so like, should it
Tribal,
be
yeah.
like you're gonna say no, but like I would be
No.
interested to see
No.
like what would happen if there's like black people causing a crime and they send the black cops. Or is that racist
I've-
to do it that way?
No, I think it should be all mixed because
Yeah, it's-
I've seen.
you want people to bring different tools to every situation. So
Yeah.
if you, I mean, I don't think that would work. Just
Yeah.
I mean, because what you're going to say? Okay, yeah, we got a call of a crime, black crime in progress. We need all the black police officers to respond.
Oh shit,
Like,
they're
yeah.
all
Yeah,
busy.
yeah,
We'll get to you when we
logistically.
can.
They're on the other.
Logistically.
I mean, and they're on the other black crime that just
Yeah.
occurred, right?
Yeah.
And then-
They're like they'll
All the
be
white
here.
cops are like,
They'll
"Ah,
be
fuck,
here,
what
but
do
they'll
we-"
be late.
They're playing Call
Yeah.
of Duty.
When are we going to have something to go on? You know, when do the whites need help? You know, it's like
I will say when I see like and a lot of these videos I watch are like they might not be serious crimes, but it might be like troublemaking teens that are or shoplifting or this or that
yeah.
or like. But when you have like the black teens that are off the rip, like playing the race card and playing all that shit, I love when you see the black cop come up
Yeah.
and then they try to
Oh, yeah, for
relate,
sure.
and
Yeah,
the black
yeah.
cop's like, "No, you're in the fucking wrong here,
Yeah.
and this is why."
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, it would be helpful in that aspect. Just more, you could relate more.
I've seen black cops calm down agitated black suspects.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, just by
I've seen
okay,
all of
but
it.
they're-
So here's
Who
a
they relate
question.
to.
Yeah.
Do you
They're like,
think?
"You get it."
Yeah.
Well, are we gonna have RoboCops one day? Is that gonna be a thing?
Ooh, like Judge Dredd.
yeah,
Or-
or like RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the movie. I think they made a movie about that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe for certain aspects, like I think traffic enforcement is going to be all. It's all
Robots.
Drones
cameras
or cameras
and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about having a law where you have to have a kill switch in your car, right?
Oh, that they
Yeah,
can
well, they can
control.
control
Who
it.
controls it?
well,
it's-
EVs already have that.
Well, yeah. It's I think by 2026, I think the country is mandated to have kill switches in every new vehicle made.
Insane.
Yeah. So,
I'm actually cool with that,
dude, until they fucking say, "Oh, your social credit score is not good. You can't fucking drive today."
I know.
Well, that's
Yeah,
different.
What's going to allow
how-
them to?
what- I mean,
what's
where-
going to
where you
allow
draw
them
the
to
line?
flip the
Yeah, where you
switch?
draw the line.
Trump's got it taken care of.
Okay.
Don't worry.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I think that you have to have a human.
There has to be an emotional element there.
There has to be, because so many situations robotically or on paper do not favor the real situation.
Yeah.
And
Like,
the
statistically, they
laws are
should've-
tough, and
I
a lot
mean-
of these fucking laws were written so long ago,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not updated, and they're not really representative of
Yeah.
times today.
Like, you think the RoboCop's gonna like throw the weed at the guy?
No, the RoboCop be like,
Yeah, right.
You probably expect.
You know, the RoboCop's on his way home. He's like,
Well, that's the thing. Like,
He's got a built-in volcano in it.
the RoboCop's like, "Oh, if this was 4 grams,
Yes,
we'd let you
yes.
go."
But
since
sorry, it
it's
is
fucking-
4.001 grams. You're
Yeah.
going to prison.
So like,
Like-
I've hated that. I hate.
Yeah, so the I mean that goes back to the spirit and the letter of the law. Like you want to have that human element there to where you
Yeah.
can kind of like this guy's fucking like that dude who with the weed. Like he was down on his luck so much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
He was
when they give him
spending
that
his
weed, dude,
last $10
yeah.
on the
dude,
craps
and maybe
table.
Yeah.
like that act of kindness inspired him
Yeah,
to have a
who
better
knows?
life.
Or maybe
who
yeah,
knows?
maybe we prevented him from killing himself. Maybe
Well-
he's gonna run into traffic. Maybe he's thinking of that because the fucking weed was gone.
I've had
You
a
know?
maybe the ditch was named after him.
It
I don't
was
know.
Dave's ditch or
Yeah,
whatever
so
it was. Dude.
I was just telling him. I just saw a ditch named after somebody in Brighton.
a
hilarious.
ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking hole in the
It's-
middle.
it was like James, whatever.
Was there a little white cross with flowers and teddy bears? Or-
No. It just said the name and
sure?
ditch.
Did you look?
It's not like the
There's, I mean, maybe they're
the
stolen.
cleaning
but-
crew for that.
We're gonna Google it.
You know,
Yeah.
We'll Google it.
I got a question. How? Oh, I might have just forgot it.
No.
How?
Dig deep, baby.
I will. It's a total cop question, and it's like I'm wondering how much of it is your guys' choice. So okay, I remember when you are say you bust somebody and they got, say you're going to get them for intent to distribute,
Okay.
because it's more than just like a singular possession of whatever.
Yeah.
When you weigh the product, why are you weighing the baggie and the scale?
What do you mean?
Do you weigh the scale as well? Like, say, like there's shit on the scale.
No.
When you're adding all of it up, are you going to add all that stuff? Or if you add up all the baggies,
Yeah.
this comes from one time I heard a horror story back in the day when they were persecuting weed really bad.
Yeah. Is this Raven?
No, I don't know. who
Oh,
that
he
is.
doesn't know him.
Okay.
But like the weed brownies.
Okay.
So they only put an ounce of weed into the, or say an eighth of weed into the brownies, but the brownies weighed 4 pounds worth of
But how do they know that though? You know,
brownie
that's the thing.
batter.
Yeah.
So the cops just weighed the 4 pounds and charged them with 4 pounds.
That's
That'll
fucked
get
up.
bumped down. That'll get knocked down. I mean, that's not going to hold up in court.
Oh,
okay.
So, because obviously the brownie isn't marijuana, so you can't. I mean, you can't charge somebody for something that's not weed. Like, okay, this thing weighs.
Well, that's happened before that.
Well, I'm sure it has, but I'm sure there's case law about that. Where
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, because it's not what's illegal.
But would a
Brownie
public
isn't
defender be able to talk that down?
Well, I mean, I think they
would
would
they?
book you
Yeah,
for it.
I
So
think
they
it'd
would
be a
knock they would
case.
knock down the charge. I mean, it's not going to get prosecuted. So just because you're arrested for something
Uh-huh.
doesn't mean they're going to charge you with that.
Right.
So they could change it. They could bump it up. They could knock it down. And
Yeah.
half the time, people plea out to misdemeanors
Sure,
anyway. For
yeah.
anything, you know. So I mean, it really depends on the situation, you know. And it's just I mean, it's not the cop isn't the judge, jury, and executioner, right? So he
Right.
just writes up what he observed,
Uh-huh.
puts the evidence in that he collects,
Yeah.
and then it gets put to a detective. The detective polishes it, changes charges if they need to be charged.
Is that for everything?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how it
Really?
works.
Yeah, so detectives are the ones that review the cases for beat cops, unless it's something like
Okay.
like a traffic fine or a
Yeah,
infraction,
yeah. Something that they
like
can
that,
completely
yeah.
pass
So any
through.
crime would go through a detective bureau, and then they would polish it, and then present it to the DA. And the district attorney would be the one that would be, or the city attorney, depending on where you're at. But they would be the one that would either go forth with charges, or they would, write a plea bargain, and then their public defender would plea out.
So
But-
the most you could do for people really is just putting in your report. They were honest with me and forthcoming.
Yeah, I mean, and we would
That's
do
the
that,
most
yeah.
you could do for that person's chances.
Yes, and you could
If
also
legally, I'm
legally,
saying.
yeah. But I mean, so even if you were, even if you catch somebody with a bunch of weed or a bunch of anything, and it's not for personal use, right?
Yeah.
So you could even cite them or arrest them for just possession alone instead of possession with intent to distribute,
Sure,
and that would
that's a way better charge.
exactly right. So I
Yeah.
mean, that's more of a lesser charge, and if they're cool, I mean, you could probably do that. But if the guy's a dickhead, you're gonna fucking throw everything at the book, throw all the shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Oh, bro, I've seen some. I love the ones where they're mad and you see like wild charges go on there,
Yeah.
which like you said aren't going to make it all the way to the
but their bail's gonna go up.
thing. Yeah,
so
yeah,
that'll influence their bail. But even if you charge them with
That's-
possession, like instead of the detective can still be like, that's a lot of meth or a lot of whatever,
Yeah.
and he could add charges intent with distribution to with intent to distribute. So
What's above a detective?
I mean, it's
Like
sergeant,
sergeant?
detective sergeant.
Oh.
So I mean, detective's kind of like it's a different avenue. So there's patrol officer or PO1, PO2, and then there's detective, which is kind of a bump up. But a lot of people don't even be a detective. They can go straight to sergeant, and then lieutenant, captain, and then depends on the department. But there's assistant chiefs or commanders, and then the chief is like the chief.
So the guys above, like the sergeants, chiefs, like all those guys, what the fuck do they do all day?
It depends on what their assignment is.
respond to
Yeah,
all the idiots that are like, send me your supervisor.
pretty much, yeah. So and that's what it is now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
But, So there's
Wow.
different. So each sergeant has a squad. For like a patrol sergeant, there'd be like 4 squads working throughout the day, and there's a sergeant for each squad. And they have different beats, different areas of the city. And then there'll be like a detective sergeant who's in charge of all the detectives in that bureau.
Oh, okay.
And there's different units. There's like homicide, narcotics, gangs,
TV.
auto theft. There's tons of different elements or tons of different assignments that these guys can have. And then from there, there's lieutenant. There's a field lieutenant, at least in where I worked. There's a field lieutenant, and they are like they're on duty, on patrol, in driving a cool car. It's like a black Tahoe. It's not a marked vehicle, but it's got code 3 lights on it. And they're out there kind of just floating in throughout the city, and they respond to like high priority stuff or like stuff that's like that somebody might need to talk to the media or something. They'll be the ones that talk to the media, stuff like that. And then
So would they respond to like let's say there's a hostage crisis?
Oh, everyone's responding. to
But
fucker.
is that pretty much just SWAT that would respond
well,
to
they
that?
would show up.
SWAT
yeah.
would be there after
Yeah.
the other
The
three
local
groups.
PD. Yeah.
So
okay.
SWAT is part of the local PD. So they have like
And is that only if local PD can't breach on their own?
well,
When do you
so-
bring SWAT in? Whenever there's a hostage? Does it have to be
Oh yeah,
a
100%.
hostage?
I think they would. Yeah, I mean, depending on like if it's extra
What if he's
circumstances,
just a guy barricaded in the room?
they would hold the perimeter and call SWAT out, and then they would do whatever they do, talk to him, try to talk him out, resolve it.
Negotiations
Yeah.
with him?
Then if
What,
they-
yeah, would you want to be a hostage negotiator?
No, not at all. Kill yourself so we can fucking hurry up.
Just
Yeah,
jump.
there's too much of the too many people having mental crises
Yeah.
that
You think you're special? You think you're special? You'd make them feel like even more shit after. You'd be like, Fuck,
I know.
dude, maybe I shouldn't be here.
I don't think I have like the sympathy to put up with some of that shit, because here's the other thing is like I've watched enough of it and I know I'm not out there all day, but I see what you're dealing with all day, and I've watched an 8-hour shift of these videos.
Yeah.
Like I am out there all day. Oh shit. And I guess I get annoyed and disenchanted with the sincerity of these fucking people right off the rip.
Yeah.
There's a against cops. There's like they already have preconceived notions, and there's just so many times where I'm like, God damn, to deal with these fucking idiots all day, to go to one call to another call of these ungrateful fucks, to another call where it's like, you're the problem. They're just off the rip. They got attitude.
Well, I mean, it's kind of set up that way, unfortunately, because you figure you're going to the worst times in some people's lives.
I get it. Yeah.
So you're not a firefighter where you're
Right.
showing up, to save the day.
Yeah.
Like you're going there to arrest dad because dad beat up mom, or someone died, or someone was a victim of a crime, or
Yeah.
you're giving him a ticket.
You're
Like,
there to do what all those anarchist idiots
yeah.
wouldn't do
want-
in
yeah,
their
yeah.
world,
Yeah.
in their anarchy world.
So I mean, that's why it's being in law enforcement is kind of like it's an uphill battle. Just I mean, especially this day and age.
do you think there should be a limit on how long you can be in it? or
I
how
mean,
how how
How do you battle
often
that? Like, how do you address that?
how often do you think you should be mentally evaluated?
I mean, I don't think they should mandate it, but I don't think a cop is going to be the kind of person who would, most law enforcement, especially the old salty guys, they're not going to be the ones to be like. I mean, nowadays I feel like people are more.
They're not going to open up to therapy.
Well, yeah,
but
they're not even going to be open to it. Like, they're
I
not even
actually,
gonna show up
I think every cop should have to do like mushroom therapy or
to like reset
something.
their
Yeah,
synapses.
well, because
Well-
like there's built-in PTSD,
Yeah.
and mushrooms and like those kinds of drugs have been proven to like help with that.
I don't know if I would dose them with that shit until it's like figured out.
Yeah.
But I would say more along the lines of like, I think we overwork the police.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So there needs to be more limitations in the self-care that police
Yeah,
are
I agree
allowed
with
to
that, yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. I don't think it needs to be mandatory. Like you speak to a psychologist after you shoot your gun every time.
Yeah.
But I do think that they should like,
There's some maintenance that needs to be in order.
yeah, they should be like, yo, first of all, if they're not already taking care of everything, like allowing you to live a healthy lifestyle. So like
Yeah.
if they're not paying for a gym membership or providing a gym
Yeah.
or encouraging healthcare
Yeah.
or maintenance or anything like that, like they take just as well as they take care of the patrol cars
Yeah.
with maintenance.
Yeah. I feel like
They
that-
should
that
do the same thing for like the
people-
police,
Yeah.
limiting like the 90-hour work week or the bullshit. I don't understand how they can have you work 3 days in a row.
But a lot of people volunteer to do that. But I feel like that's kind of they're constantly chasing. Like, you're always in this hyper vigilant state.
Yeah.
So you're always on high alert, right? And then once you're off, it takes like days to come down from that hypervigilance.
So you
Oh,
try to
really?
stay
Yeah.
like that and do 3 days
so
in a
you're
row.
doing- you're working. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to keep working. That's why
Yeah.
they joke about a department issued divorce. Like, all the cops the divorce rate is insane in law enforcement because they're
wow.
either having
Yeah,
affairs
they're-
with other people in the department,
yeah.
or they're just working all the time.
Internal affairs.
Ooh.
There's internal stuff going on.
That's the only good internal affairs. Yeah. That's crazy. So let me ask you this. Does a supervisor get immediately called out whenever there's a taser deployment?
It depends on the department policy, but I mean, if back in the day when I was, I mean, we wouldn't use a taser because you'd have to take them to the hospital. I mean, we had it, but you could beat somebody to. I mean, I never did this, but you could literally beat somebody like bloody, and they wouldn't have to go to the hospital. But if you tase them and they're fine, but they just got tased, you have to bring them to the hospital.
Wow, for
Number
a
one,
check.
to get the barbs out because
Sure.
they're stuck in your skin most of the time.
Yeah.
The hose doesn't stop it, and then number two, to get checked out because they have to do like a heart thing.
So you
So-
couldn't have just EMS come and clear him and go?
It might be like that
On
now,
the
but
scene?
before it was a hospital, they had to be cleared medically in order because you can't take it if you. The first thing you
Is
would
that
bring
the
them to
same
jail-
thing if they threaten suicide?
Yeah,
Is it a mandatory
So-
hospital visit?
it depends. I mean, so you'll take them to jail. So the way it works is you arrest somebody for whatever charge, and then you bring them to the Sally Port, which is down at the sheriff's headquarters downtown, and then you bring them in, and then you fill out the paperwork, and then they have to go
Fingerprints.
through, all that stuff. They get fingerprinted,
And then to
you
jail?
go to talk to a nurse first. And it's the biggest secret in police work is you have to be tight with those nurses. We had one guy who was a retired master chief from the Navy, right? I never was in the military,
Master
but
chief.
I knew that he was a master chief. So I would call him, I would address him as chief all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, chief, how you doing, bud? This guy, he's this, and that, and kind of like, be like, hey, this guy,
Yeah, you're
in nicer words, say this guy's a dick.
He's putting it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's full of shit. He's fine. He's, he knows how to play. They know if he's been arrested before.
Yeah.
So he goes up to the nurse and then, they'll ask simple questions like, have you been in a car accident? Like, blah, blah, blah. Do you feel like hurting yourself? And if they say, yeah, they kind of like, they're like, okay,
feel it out a
do you
little
feel
more.
like hurting yourself because you're going to have to go potentially have a 72-hour hold and kind of break it down for him. But some nurses, they don't give a fuck. I had a guy with a glass eye one time.
Yeah.
The nurse rejected him because his eye wasn't responding. And I'm like,
Did you tell her?
ma'am, he has a glass eye. His eye is not real.
Ding, ding, ding,
It
ding,
cannot
ding,
respond. And she's like, hospital, get him cleared.
Wow.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, who fucking
That's
pissed you
so
off
funny.
today? But dude,
she's
it's-
like, wow, you
yeah.
don't blink.
This shit's reflective as fuck.
Yeah. That's wild, I remember dealing with a nurse one time in booking where she's like, yeah, do you have any ailments or anything? I go, yeah, I need an inhaler. I'm going to definitely need an inhaler.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. She goes, oh, we'll make a note of it.
Yeah.
And then that night, I got in a fight.
Jesus.
And
Is this the only time you've been in jail, or has it been a few times?
I think this is the only time that I've been in,
In the holding cell?
no, like booked.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Sounds like it was an experience.
It was because it landed me in the infirmary.
Oh, okay. Was that
Where-
nice, though? You got your own bed stuff?
No, it was
You two to a
Dude,
cot, dude? You guys were 69
three
style?
in a room.
No.
3 in a fucking room for one because that's how overstaffed or overbooked they
populated that
were.
shit was, yeah.
And that was in the infirmary, and I was with a guy who was coming off of 7 days of drinking a gallon of vodka a day.
So he had the DTs. He's fucking.
Yeah,
throwing
he
up
was
and
like
shit everywhere
seasoned
all
and
fucked up,
fucking.
dude. That's crazy.
He was losing it, and then another guy who was like literally so mentally not there, and they were trying to figure out what drugs to put him on.
Yeah.
They just kept feeding this guy Seroquel, so he would sleep.
Yeah.
But he would wake up from that shit and just start beating up the drunk guy.
Oh no!
So like he
Were you in the-
luckily
were you in the middle?
no.
That'd been hilarious. if you're in the
No,
middle.
there wasn't
Just
even
punching each
bunks,
other
bro.
over.
This was
You're in one bed like fucking Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
we just had three
Head toe. Just fucking-
three mats on the ground. So we
Damn.
each kind of grabbed a corner.
yeah.
And this guy he would wake up like that Seroquel would knock
how
him out
come he
for
wouldn't
like 8 hours.
target you?
Oh, because I was fucking ready to
You were
kill
ready.
this
Oh,
motherfucker.
okay.
He's a fucking.
The other dude,
He's a wolf. He since he was a wolf.
well,
Alpha.
the other dude was like, and keep in mind, I looked like a Holocaust victim at the time too, because I had lost like 100 pounds
Yeah.
from the dumb shit I was doing. But the guy that was coming off a gallon of vodka a day, he was like easy pickings.
Oh yeah. He's a fucking
So
comatose,
he was
right?
also just like arm's reach from this guy. I was on the other side.
Yeah.
So it was like he would lash out and beat up whoever he would.
Because he'd be scared, right?
Could
He'd wake up
reach
and not know where the
first.
fuck he was, and probably freaking out.
Well, yes,
Did they
but
inject
he
him with that
knew.
shit? Did they fucking
No,
come in?
no, he was taking it under his tongue.
Okay.
Because then I convinced him to cheek it for me. Because I was like, I needed
Like, I need
something
to
that
sleep,
they
bro.
weren't giving me. They're just
Yeah.
giving me ibuprofen.
Yeah.
So eventually, I got that guy to start cheeking his Seroquel for
So
me.
you had a mouth Seroquel while you were
He
there.
baby
Yeah.
bird you.
Dude, that's cool.
Well, it was dumb. That's all a dumb chapter of my life. That's
Yeah.
like
That's fun though. That's
finally over.
an experience.
But it really was, and the one guy that was drinking alcohol, he was also like this fucking. He was like the master Oogway of the jail, where he was like, "Look at this ID." He goes, "This jail." He knew everything about it. He goes, "This jail has a capacity of blah 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 for inmates," and he goes, "You see this number? That's how many that they have booked in here
Today.
since
Since I came.
Sounds like a
since
nice
January."
guy. I feel
But
bad.
he was in there like probably every week.
He's
he
a
was
Yoda-
one of those
the Yoda
guys.
of jail.
All the COs knew him.
Yeah.
Every time he'd get
But
booked,
Yoda's getting beat up
Yeah.
every night.
well, he would then like the COs would
Punches
come.
they hurt.
Bunches they are.
The COs would come to the thing, and he'd be like, "Yeah, he fucked me up last night." They go, "Yeah, we know. We saw it on the."
Sorry, bro.
They're like, "We were watching it."
Way to take it for the team.
Yeah, they wouldn't come and break it up. And then one guy was like being so loud and banging in the infirmary, big dude,
Yeah.
banging on the walls. And they just sent like 5 dudes in there. They all got like
Shields and
geared
shit?
up,
Yeah.
and they went in there and they beat the fuck out of this guy. And we're just watching them beat the shit out of this guy. And it was so funny because like you also don't give a fuck. Like I certainly did not give a fuck. So like they're piling out of there, and I
Yeah.
mean like. There's blood splatter
Yeah,
on
on
the
the sh- they have
fucking
shields and
shields
shit,
and
yeah.
shit because they were like,
Oh
Dude, they have taser shields now.
and I'm like, hey, and just trying to get their attention. And like one of them looks at me and I go, can I get a book? I'm like, can I get a book? They went around with the books earlier and I was asleep. Can I get a book? It's
not a good time.
dude.
That's funny,
It was a nightmare.
Who
but-
would have thought cop videos would be best in jail?
Yeah, dude. Well, dude,
Oh, yeah.
Prison's fucking jail's crazy, bro.
It's
Yeah.
nuts,
Yeah.
and prison's even worse.
You seen the spit sock motherfuckers where they spit sock these people?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
and
just
looking like a beekeeper.
yeah. Well, it's
So if
like
you're spitting on people, it's called a spit sock. They put it over your head. It's like a sack that they put over your head.
Yeah.
It's like a
Almost
like
looks-
like a beekeeper.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they can't spit on.
It's like a pantyhose material you
Yeah.
can't spit through.
but it's like loose. It's like literally looks like a beekeeper.
Usually, if you got that fucker on, you're also hodled up.
Yeah, you rip
Or they put you on the turtle
you're on the chair
or whatever
yeah.
that fucking thing is.
You're on the fucking chair strapped down like Hannibal Lecter.
Dude.
That's wild.
I've seen them do that to people.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking about tasering earlier. This is crazy. So I have a friend. I'm not friends with her anymore, but we were friends
Oh, it's
like
a
in
her.
7th grade from Hebrew school too.
Oh, I don't like her already.
Whoa, what was her name?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
She is real now.
I don't know. And I don't think we were actually that close to friends now that I think about it.
Okay. What did she do?
So she was at the Flatirons Mall, just shopping,
Is that where
hanging out.
is that where your thing is? Is that
What's
where
that?
the club is? Flatirons Mall? Is that where
No.
it is?
No. Oh, we drove by your club though. But she's at the Flatirons Mall, just shopping, minding her own business, probably in Claire's, whatever.
Getting her ears pierced?
Yep. And then all of a sudden, the security guard comes up to her behind her and just starts tasing her.
Whoa.
And they mistaked her for somebody else that was shoplifting. She looked just like the
Tased
person.
without saying anything
Yeah.
first? Oh,
That's
my
hilarious.
God.
Were you there?
I wasn't there.
So you heard secondhand.
Yeah.
That's called hearsay.
Well, it could have been a
We don't believe
taser.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
She
can't
was
believe
fucking
hearsay.
guilty of whatever she was doing. That is
Yeah,
a lie
maybe.
she peddled to you, and you bought it.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that
awesome.
too. That's why I like watching those videos because you try to see who's lying off the rip.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are very good at fooling you.
Yeah.
Really? Like, how
Oh,
often do
bro.
you get fooled?
Well, they know how to emotionally play at you.
Yeah.
That's the hard one to fucking figure out. Because if they're good at like emotionally fucking lying, like you can, like,
They're like crying.
Well, no,
and-
not that, but they're just say shit that's believable and you can relate
Yeah.
to it. Like they fucking know.
And they have it rehearsed almost. Like I watched one where they went to do a welfare check on a lady and they show up and it's the sister and the sister's husband are the like normal ones there. The house is disgusting, hoarder, trash. They got the sister that they don't want to take care of. So it's like two sisters, and one of us they have locked up
Like in a fucking
in a
closet
room.
or some
Nope,
shit?
it's a room, but
Yeah.
it's full of trash and piss, and she doesn't have access to the bathroom. She's been locked up in there for a year. They've just been sliding food in there, and she's
insane.
like skin and bones.
Yeah.
But they pull up to the residence and they got a knock and they say, "Hey, we're here to do a welfare check." And the girl's like, "Well, I don't really want you to see her because, well, I don't really want to be taking care of her, but I've been taking care of her. And this, we lived here because we were living with my dad. And then she used to beat up and attack my dad and he
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with her. And then when my father passed away, we inherited her. None of the family wants to do anything."
Inherited.
Yeah, they're
What
like
an inheritance.
none of the family wants to help us or take care of her, so we're doing everything we can. This lady made such a convincing case out there that the
Yeah.
cops like not
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm different. I'm like, all right, just at the trashed of the how bad the house was, I would have detained him right away because
Yeah.
they were also kind of shifty.
Yeah.
But they're like, okay, well, you go over here. We're going to go check on her. Where's she at? And she goes, oh, well, she's around there. And you get around the corner, you can already see a padlock on the door.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he's like, why is that there? Well, she attacks us. She scratches us. And
Yeah.
he's like, okay. He then, keep in mind, the chick that's talking to him is like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
She's a big girl.
Yeah.
Her husband's a big dude.
Yeah.
Healthy. They ain't missing a fucking meal. So,
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. They open this door and she looks like a Holocaust victim. She's skin and bones. She's like in a chair. She can hardly move. The
So
door
she was
is
a
like
fake victim?
barricaded.
Yeah. She's fake.
No, I'm
dude.
just kidding.
No, they were like torturing her.
Was this after the war or before the war?
This is after the war. But it took so long for the cops to come out and be like, actually, let's put you guys in cuffs real quick while we figure this out.
Yeah.
But it's just
But I feel like there's like that, like you kind of got to play it. Like you don't want to escalate things either. So especially if you're by yourself, like you're not going to try to go hands on with somebody. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're fighting two fat motherfuckers
that's true.
in a house that's full of shit and fucking you don't know where weapons are. I mean, who
Yeah.
knows?
They're
So
on their home turf.
you don't want to rush things. So there's no.
They always they
there's
kind of
no
wait
sense
for
of
backup to
urgency.
get there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in. I mean, you got to think worst case scenario. Like, all right, I go to arrest the fucking chick. I would go for the guy first because
Sure.
I'll fight a chick.
Sure.
If I get the guy under control, I'll fight the chick,
Yeah.
even if she's 350.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just fucking kick her in the knee backwards, But
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of putting yourself in that position when you can have more officers show up and then?
Well,
you have
two
better sense of
officers
control.
showed up
Yeah.
to it. He had a
Yeah.
partner with him.
Okay, but even then, it's like, okay, can we get another unit here?
Yeah.
We
they
need-
did.
Yeah, we need some help with this, especially if you have to worry about the well being of this woman who you fucking just found, who's
Yeah,
emaciated.
it took him forever to get her
Yeah.
out of there too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she fucking was probably frail as hell.
Yeah.
So you had to wait for paramedics to come because you're not going to
She's
transport her.
scratching.
No, they had to wait
Yeah.
for paramedics. They had to wait
Yeah.
for a supervisor.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. So it's like, I mean, that's one thing too is like you don't want to speedball things. Like you don't want to. You don't want to make things worse. You don't want to escalate things if you don't need to.
And when you start watching those videos, you see how long each instance takes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if it's like a big brawl, especially
Yeah.
between getting all the witness statements and trying to get access to video and stuff,
Yeah.
it's like a fucking 4-hour ordeal that these cops are like standing out there dealing with people.
Yeah.
And then parents God forbid, there's kids involved. Like
Yeah.
parents got to show up, and
Yep.
you gotta. Oh. And there's nothing worse than a parent showing up and getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Because you're like dealing with their kid, and then now you got to arrest the fucking dad.
Oh, yeah. That's
It's
tough.
craziness.
Yeah.
So we're at 1:15. I think we got to wrap it. Is there anything else we want to say?
No, it was fun.
I
wanted to do longer, but we got to go to dinner. So
I signed up for a ride along.
Did you?
you did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
What are you doing?
I've inquired to my cousin who's
Okay, the sergeant now.
yeah.
Is he a field sergeant?
She said I could do it anytime I want. Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah, that's cool.
So that ride along, is it since he's a sergeant, is it going to be boring? Should I request a beat cop?
No, because I mean you're.
Oh, he'll get to go to the
yeah, he
cream
goes
of the
everything.
crop.
He'll go to everything. Yeah, so he'll get to pick and choose. So with a beat cop, you got to go to every fucking bullshit call.
Yeah.
So a sergeant's better because he'll be able to go to all different calls and he can go. He's not going to get his lunch called off because he's has to go respond to something. So it'll be better.
So
well, I look forward to it.
Well, does he have to stay in the car?
No, I mean, it depends on the situation.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you can get out and linger, but I mean,
Oh, I'm going to get out and
but on traffic stops and
do
shit,
what
that'd
I
be cool.
do to the computer while I'm watching YouTube.
Dude, you know what you should
That's
do?
obstruction.
Bro, you should
Feel
go
bad.
on. You should go on a ride along like every week and like film it.
Be a series.
well, they let
Start
you
a
do that?
YouTube channel.
I mean,
Well, not open cases and stuff. I don't know if you
Yeah.
could film a lot of
just
that.
like
and
a
put it out
oddball.
there.
The
But
oddball
I
on
bet
patrol.
you at a certain-
Oddball on patrol.
Yeah, no, but
Oh, it's great. It
but
rolls off
no-
the tongue.
At a certain date, you can post it.
That's true. Yeah, just get content to.
Yeah,
You blur out the cops' faces.
you have a body cam.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck the cops over. Or
Yeah,
the criminals.
that'd be pretty fun.
So, how fulfilling of a job was it?
I mean, I miss aspects of it, but like I feel like quality of life is better not being in law enforcement,
Okay.
just because you're not at the mercy of the department, you're not at the mercy of working, shitty hours.
Yeah, more in control of that.
Yeah, and I mean, this day and age, less people want to kill me. So I mean,
That's
just,
good.
Just being a cop,
Yeah.
for no reason. You see cops get shot all the time just because they're
100%,
wearing
yeah,
the
yeah.
uniform. They don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
They just know you're a target, and I mean, you're driving that cop car around. You're a target, unfortunately.
Do you-
So.
I was just gonna say, did you have like any like moments where you feared for your life?
No, not really. I mean,
that's
there
good.
was definily like moments after the fact. I mean, you don't really, when you're in the moment, you're not
Your
like,
adrenaline.
you react.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like I remember these times where I like almost had to shoot people. Like,
Did you ever throw up on the job?
no.
You see that happen a lot.
Dude, he does 20 milligrams
Yeah.
in.
Whoa.
He's
No,
not
but,
throwing
yeah,
up.
I'm not throwing up. No, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, I've definitely like dead bodies and shit, like some stinkers.
That's
like,
pretty
I'm
gross.
talking
Like,
fucking-
yeah.
I'm talking like months old. Deep
Yeah. That stuff.
And dude, the smell is.
Can you describe
never-
the smell?
So I mean,
Is it like
the-
anything else that a
you
civilian
know,
would know?
like a dirty litter box smells.
Yeah.
Like cat piss and cat shit, like that. Just multiply that. Like put
in the heats and
in the heat in the just put that in a fucking trash can with like compost grass in the bottom of it and let
yeah.
it sit in the sun for a couple days.
Yeah.
That's the smell.
It's like
Just-
the second
it
you pull
sticks
the
to you.
lid
It
off.
sticks to you.
Oh,
It's like
gross.
Subway. Like when you walk into a Subway and the
You
fucking bread
leave-
smell sticks
you
on.
leave
it's
smelling like a
that,
poor
but you
person.
smell like a dead
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, Subway can't be good
Yeah.
for you.
No,
Then.
it can't be. But yeah, so that and then it's I mean it's something where you could walk up to the front of the house and you go to check the welfare and you're like, oh, fuck, it's gonna be a dead body.
Yikes! Yeah. And those are just even non-nefarious. It's just an old
just
lady that's
natural
died and
deaths.
nobody's
They
checked
have
on
it
her.
by themselves, and yeah. It's,
Have you ever seen the instance where the pet has started eating the owner?
yeah. So the cat ate the dude's hand.
Buddy, close your
Yeah.
ears.
Oh, he looks so dangerous.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
with
he
the
looks
fire
so
behind
evil.
him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
I will eat you on.
He's looking at those fingers, bro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
so it started eating the fingers.
let's start with the hands.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so pretty nasty. But then the body snatchers, I mean, that's a bad job. They're
What
the
is
guy-
that?
They're the guys
Oh,
that come
like
in
the-
corners. They come and pick the bodies up. Dude.
Oh, well,
the
that's
fucking-
just their job every day.
Yeah, but dude, you're literally picking up stinkies all day.
How many of those guys do you
Yeah.
think are fucking weird?
You got to be a weird
Yeah.
individual to do that job. Yeah,
I wonder how many of them get investigated and.
like doing heinous shit with like corpses and stuff.
Well, yeah, it pops
Like,
up quite a bit,
diddling
like
court-
the.
yeah. You gotta
Necrophilia-
be, yeah, you got
necrophilia.
necrophilia. Yeah,
But
You
it
gotta be
also
sick
the
with that.
misuse of bodies and the multiple
Oh, they're
burnings
selling
of
shit,
bodies
right? They're
and
selling,
cremor-
yeah,
yes,
they're selling
Organs.
organs and stuff.
organs. They're pulling out gold teeth and
Yeah.
selling that. Yeah, it's a very interesting
Yeah. It is.
business.
You have to be a special kind of person to do that for sure. But there was one corner
Wonder-
that was really hot. She's a female. She's a medical
Oh.
examiner. And
Is she trying to like use it as a stepping stone to get?
I don't know. I think she
somewhere
just
else?
liked it. I think
There
she
are
just
some
liked it.
people
Yeah.
that prefer
That's
it.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah, she was like some blonde lady, and she was definitely. I mean, she was a good looking lady, and I was
Smart.
Like, wow. Yeah, very
Smart lady.
She was a medical background, but she was like. The way she operated was very like meticulous and matter of fact, and she's like, "Hey, can you help me roll this body over?" And I'm like,
Whoa.
like I guess." And this was like a lady who had been passed away for like 3 months,
Yeah.
and she was like, she'd been Yeah, it was. Her skin was like melted to the sheets.
Oh, shit!
She was like
yeah,
kinda,
it's like fused.
Yeah, kind of like dry a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So I fucking grab her shoulder and I.
Ooh.
And then her back, it looks like Swiss cheese.
Okay.
But it's like whack-a-mole with these maggots coming out of it.
Oh,
These fucking maggots. I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, oh, is that good? Like, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. So this is in the morgue?
No, this was in the house.
Oh,
so we show
okay,
up on
okay.
scene. And,
She shows up and has to like.
Yeah, so the ME comes out and like they go look around and make sure there's not like obvious signs of like blunt force trauma or like any sort of
It's
like
not a crime
anything else.
scene.
Yeah, it's not a crime scene. So they'll determine it's a natural death.
Yeah.
And then they'll process from there. But yeah, dude, it was it's pretty crazy. Like some of that stuff and like suicides obviously were pretty fucked
All
up.
those ones are just mentally rough,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
tough.
yeah. I remember when I was on phase training, I showed up to this one. It was a suicide, and this guy had just moved in on Craigslist. This was when Craigslist like ads were big for like roommates and stuff.
yeah.
This guy just moved in, right? Like literally the day before.
I need a roommate.
Yeah, I need a roommate. Okay, me too. He fucking comes in. They're like, hey, this guy's been in the shower for fucking 3 hours, right? So we're like, all right. So we fucking go, open up, like get through the window.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's fucking in the shower, dead, hung himself, and the fucking water's on him. He's like a pruny motherfucker. 'cause
Oh,
he's been in the
yeah,
water for
that
so
water
long.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
and
was-
the roommate's like, hey, he hasn't paid the deposit.
So the water bill's going to be kind of high this month.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
money in his,
we're-
in his pocket or anything? You know, like, do you have his debit card? We can run it real quick. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that, and then a couple like firearms to the head sort of suicides. Where this one guy used a 50 caliber revolver. It's a Smith and Wesson 500.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so he
had to hold it like way out here
yeah,
and
dude,
a
it was
fucking
like,
one.
it was like a shotgun suicide.
like he
with a
pull the trigger with his
revolver.
Just want to make
toes.
sure.
Funny thing is, I mean, it's not funny, but it's kind of silly. It was fully loaded. Like
Yeah.
he was going to miss.
Oh, hilarious! He's
Yeah,
gonna have
no.
to take another shot.
Yeah, like, yeah, just in case.
Warning shot
Yeah.
first.
And there was no call about the gunshot.
Oh,
Even though it's
for a fucking 50 cal?
He was in his garage.
Oh my god!
His head looked like a jack o' lantern that was rotting from the
Oh, yeah,
carved.
yeah, yeah.
It was like melted down.
It's like
open up,
Oh.
and then his fucking eyeball. The craziest part, his eyeball had popped off and flew off. And it was in the garage. So you know those pegboards you hang the tools on?
no way. It
fucking-
stuck to
It
one.
was on the peg, just hanging over. I'm like,
Oh, and it still looks. Was it all bloody or did it still look like an eye?
it looked like an eye.
That's
yeah.
some
kinda
Tony
crazy.
Hawk shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, just like the logo with a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty gnarly. So you
Yeah.
show up on something like that, and you're like, "Fuck!" And you're walking on skull fragments on the ground. I'm like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Okay, I guess I signed up
Yeah.
for this shit." And who else is gonna go? You know?
Oh yeah, no. There's
Yeah.
I've had a lot of interactions with police, and I don't hate them. I'm sorry. You know,
Yeah,
I know
people that do,
society is
they
like
hate 'em until they
fucking
need
kill
it,
the
you know?
fucking cops. I'm like, man.
They hate them until they need them, and then the first ones to call you, and then
Yeah.
there should be like a no respond list for people that fucking
Right, yeah, like a
like, oh, let's check the list. Oh, sorry, you said fuck the police. You said a cab. All cops are
Dude, that's-
bastards.
that's
sorry,
really
you're on your own,
funny.
motherfucker. Tell that crackhead.
That's funny.
Good luck.
Yeah, it could be like the do not call list.
Yeah,
on,
yeah. Do
like-
not respond list, dude.
Yeah,
Sorry, bitch, you're on your own. You
That's
hate the-
really
fuck the
funny.
police. All right,
yeah.
fuck the police. Right.
Now, how old do you think someone can become a cop?
Well, legally in California, at least, you have to be 21 to be a police officer. Yeah.
Okay, but there's no like outer age. So you can't
No,
be
you,
like
as old as you. I mean,
No
as long as you make
way.
the
as long as you
academy.
pass all the
I
requirements.
also
Okay,
had
that makes
guys that
sense.
were like second careers, like they were Navy or military for
Oh, of
30
course,
plus years.
yeah.
And they come join. I had a guy in my academy that was like he had to be at least 60, mid 60s,
Wow.
but he just came in, fucking, he was in shape,
Uh huh.
and he was just killed it. And obviously, he
RFK.
had a lot of life experience. Yeah, RFK. Yeah, he's like, you have the right to remain silent.
What the fuck are you saying?
Let me see your hands. Don't touch the processed GMOs. Yeah. stuff
That's
like that.
crazy. That guy fucking is wild to
RFK,
me.
yeah, he's insane, dude.
They're saying that he's probably going to run.
He's.
I don't know.
We'll see.
You think they're going to endorse him or
they'll-
you know who else? Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're talking about MTG
No, they
running.
kicked her out, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
out. They
she's
They
out.
shunned her, dude.
Oh,
But
okay.
did you hear the RFK Junior Bear story? Where he's like, I
Fought a bear like in the
no,
Revenant.
he's like, I was driving down New York City, and I was in New York City driving, and I found a dead bear on the side of the road. So I figured it'd be good bear meat, so I put it in the back of my truck.
That's how you got
and-
brainworms, bro.
Yeah, well, and no,
Whoa.
and he's like, I thought we'd put it in the freezer later that day, and we didn't get around to it, so we just ended up dumping it in Central Park.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a little.
A frozen. Now there's a frozen
frozen,
bear.
it's just fucking-
Imagine like biking through Central Park with your family, you just see a fucking dead
dead
bear.
You hit it with your bike.
Yeah,
and flip over.
You're like, RFK Jr.
Why is there I can't believe that there's a bear in fucking the city like that.
They probably took it from where they live, though.
Well, I think it was like out of the city.
yeah,
he was on his way to
driving
work.
in.
He's like, "Oh, fuck, I have this bear in the back."
He's like, I gotta get rid of
Well,
this shit.
I guess he had a flight that day, so he had to dump it to make his flight.
That's so crazy.
That's
though.
a
They're
crazy
Take
story.
it to Central Park.
Yeah.
To
Or why don't you just call somebody and say, "Hey, there's a dead bear."
Well, yeah, I
logic
don't
behind
get
that
the
is,
logic
yeah,
there.
it's-
It doesn't make any sense because.
But he got brainworms,
yeah, true.
and he did
he's
straight line black tar
complete
heroin.
Looney
So
Tunes.
Oh, he did say that.
yeah, I think
Oh,
he,
wow.
I think he admitted to it. He's like, "Yeah, I did black heroin, black tar heroin for a while.
He's
I
a-
did black heart heroin for a little bit.
Black Heart Heroin.
That black heart
One of my
heroin.
favorites.
Yeah. It's a little softer than the black tar."
He's a weird guy. It's insane that he's in charge of our health.
But he's making good moves, actually. Like,
he turned that pyramid upside down. Just like
yeah,
South Park,
the
dude.
pyramid's great now.
Just like South
Oh, the
Park.
food pyramid is
Yeah, it's
different?
upside down.
Oh,
it's
it's great.
fucking got. It's got what is beef on top? It's like beef and fats are on top.
Well,
and then-
the
Yeah.
bottom of it was what you wanted to eat the most of, right?
but yeah, but now it's upside down. So it's like the big part's on top, and then it goes.
Oh,
backwards.
I
So
thought
they
the
flipped
top
it
part
upside
was
down.
candy.
That's what
It's
it
like
is.
bread,
That's the old
candy.
one. That's the that's the
Oh.
left version of
So now it's
Yeah.
like start with candy.
Yeah, no, it's completely different. But the bottom,
Oh.
it's literally upside.
It's an
down.
upside
Like,
down
instead of a
pyramid
point.
now.
It's like upside down.
Oh,
Yeah.
the shape
so it's a Jewish star to
itself.
put both together, which is
Wow.
you're in a conspiracy.
Scary.
But yeah, they got rid of all the
Wow.
Nabisco shit. They got rid of the Oreos on there. They got rid of the fucking cereals.
So I do know that they're gonna start banning like red dye and shit.
Yeah,
so
Red
like
40.
Mountain Dew, all the stuff
Yeah.
that's colored like that,
High
Hawaiian
fructose.
Punch is
Yeah.
all gonna start coming clear like Capri Sun.
No, they're gonna use something else. They can use fucking this bug that they.
Oh, they just
have,
find
yeah.
it something
They'll
that
find
can
something else.
dye it.
They should
It's
never
not red
use
dye.
any of that shit. Honestly, I mean,
Yeah.
why would they
Oh,
add that
100%.
shit? I mean, you look at any other country and their fucking ingredient list is minuscule.
The
compared to ours.
ingredients,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's like natural fucking. I mean, you get color from a raspberry. You know, it's like
Oh yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it.
All right, yeah. Hey, thanks for coming on. Do
Yeah,
you got
dude,
anything?
This is great.
That was fun.
Do you want to plug anything?
no, just
Just Marinoff and Associates.
Marinoff and Associates.
And
Shout
sick.
out Brandon Marinoff.
And, be good to your family.
Yeah.
Oh
Each
yeah.
other.
Hell yeah.
One love.
Spread love,
Spread love. Not
Spread-
cheeks.
not cheeks. Well,
Not often, at least.
spread love
Some
might
cheeks.
Yeah.
lead to spreading
in love.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good
Cool.
deal.
And remember, say prayers.
Oh,
Say your prayers.
yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
back the prayers. No matter what
Yeah.
you pray to, bring back the prayers.
Yeah.
We need the energy.
True.
Send in a prayer for Jackson.
Yeah. For Jackson's Momo 2.0.
Yep.
I call her Ani.
Ani.
And we're gonna try the fentanyl patch on his butthole. So
Yeah,
we'll
stay
keep you
tuned for
posted.
that.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll do
update
we'll do a
Yeah.
YouTube video how to. Okay.
It might save my life or it might ruin my
Or
life.
you might be high and you won't even care about the worms.
You're gonna forget.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna make
Either way,
friends
it's a
with
win.
the worms.
Either way, it's a win.
Yeah. Me and the worms are going to have a good
They're
time.
gonna be freebasing with each other. The fucking worms just coming out like fucking snakes.
They're gonna all the worms are gonna be folded in half, like the people on the street.
They're just dangling out of his ass. Is that a tail or is that
Some
fent
flexible
worms?
worms.
It's like a tail, dude. Disgusting.
Dude, that's great.
I love it.
All right.
Guys.
See ya.